the deal, YouTube? It's your boy, Sack Fifth Chris. I said Sack this time, but today it's gonna be it's not gonna be a funny video. It's a serious video. So if I'm about to start doing YouTube, y'all need to know a little about me. So this video is gonna be about when I used to get bullied in elementary. So when I didn't really get bullied in kindergarten. First grade was okay. Second grade, it was okay. Like when I was in those grades, it's not that I wasn't taking care of myself. It's that I had somebody to like tell me, oh, Chris, go do that. Chris, go do this. But around third grade, that's when I had to start doing stuff by myself. So when I was in third grade, like the bullying wasn't really starting. It was like people used to talk about me, but I didn't used to listen. But as I got older and older, it used to just hit me. Like I tried to change myself so I can be somebody different. Learn like I can't do that. I gotta be myself. But it's like, okay, when I was in elementary, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't read, I couldn't write, I couldn't spell, I could do math. But it's like people used to talk about me because I wasn't as high as them in those categories. And I used to go home. I used to cry. I cry about stuff, but like I don't cry with nobody talk about me no more. Fourth grade used to get talked about because our teacher, I'm not gonna say her name, but used to do like this popcorn read. They used to call on me to make fun of me because they knew I couldn't read. And it was like I had people there, but it's like I didn't feel like they was there. If they was there, they would be like, oh, it's okay. And they could have helped me. They didn't help me. I thought that they was my friends, but they took it as a joke. Like, if you was my friends, y'all be like, oh, let me help Chris out. I didn't have that. I used to go to school like I didn't care about myself. I used to look like I didn't care about myself. But at the time, I didn't have nobody like say, oh, Chris, go do this. I didn't need nobody to do that. I needed to start taking care of myself by myself. But it's like I kept trying to change myself so I can have friends. I had to learn I don't need friends. It's good to have them because it's good to have some people to have your back. But it's like at the same time, the people who you call your friends, they turn on you. I got a couple people. I don't know if they want me to say their names. The people that I'm talking about, they know who they are. They got my back and I got their back. But when I was in elementary, it wasn't even just in elementary. 5th grade, it was like, that was the worst time. That was my last year of elementary. I still tried to distance myself from people, but it didn't go as planned. I swear, I love my brother to death. If it wasn't for my brother, I would still be getting bullied to this day. My brother made sure I had shoes, I had clothes. He made sure I didn't go to school looking raggedy. And I want to thank him for that. I love him, and that's family. I know we gonna get into it, but I want him to know that I love him so much. If it wasn't for my brother, I would still be getting bullied. I remember he gave me my first pair of shoes. I thought I was the junk, bro. I went to school. He got me an outfit, and I tried. When I went to school, I still tried to fit in, but like I said, it ain't go as planned. If you know me, people know I don't know how to talk to people. Like, it's certain people I can just talk to, but it's like I don't like to talk to people because I don't want people to feel bad for me. I don't want people to like, let's put it like this. I care about what people say about me because of what I went through in elementary. Elementary was the worst years ever. I ain't used to show it. I did it. I used to go through a lot of elementary, but I made sure I didn't show it at school. Like, I had a counselor. She said, asked me was I okay. I said yeah. My counselor in middle school. Okay, let's talk about middle school now. I'm sorry, but I can't talk about elementary no more. My 6th grade year, it was fun. I met this. Her name Desi. I met Desi. It's like no weird stuff. She changed my life. If it wasn't for Desi, I wouldn't like have like found like the good side of me. Desi, she was funny. She ain't changed. People used to talk about her, and she just didn't care. She told me that I don't need to care what people say about me. If people talk about me, it's okay. 6th grade, I still used to get bullied. People still used to talk about me, but I didn't show it. That's where I messed up at. That's my part. Because if I would have talked to somebody, it would have been so much different. But that changed me to like push myself even more. My grades got better and everything. What I used to do, this is not a good thing, but I used to chase girls. My main focus was getting a girl. It was. But this one girl, she know who she is. Even when I went through my bad time, she was still there for me. Like, any girl that watches this video, I don't like. That girl, she was there for me. It was so many times where I was just putting myself down. And she was just like my shadow. And people used to talk about me. Well, try to talk about us because I went with her. She came to my house for my birthday. She was being lame, but it's the simple fact that she came. Like, I thought my 13th birthday, my birthday was a month ago. I kept thinking in my head, ain't nobody about to come to my birthday. Well, I tell you, so many people showed up. And they was one of the first people to pop up at my birthday. I was happy. But back to 6th grade. When I first met her, we met cause like I took a video of her and da. At first she used to hate me. I swear she used to hate me. But then like I didn't give up. So I kept trying to talk to her, Then that's when we started talking. And that's when my around the end of 6th grade, that's when school started to get a little better. 6th grade, it was fun. But when people used to talk about me, that's what like made me stop wanting to come to school. We used to say I wore the same stuff every day. I used to get talked about. I used to get called fat, ugly, all that. Now, I don't want to talk about my 6th grade year no more. 7th grade, shout out to you, big bro. Again, my brother, around this time, my brother was moved out. He moved out the house. So, he was there, but he wasn't like, I couldn't call him, but I didn't. My brother was there. He was like, telling me how he been through the same thing that I was going through. But it's like, I still didn't know how to talk to people. Then, 7th grade, my brother, he moved. Oh, let me not forget her before she get on my head. My best friend, Kanaya. Girl, I love you, girl. She was there too. She helped me up. She talked to me. She called me. She told me that she loved me every day. She still do. We get into our arguments about stupid stuff. But she know I love her. I love her to death. Like, she invited a whole bunch of people to my birthday. You a real go. You a real MVP. But around 7th grade, after like I started getting stuff, I let all that stuff get to my head. And I pushed all the people, the good people that I had, away and started hanging out with the people that I didn't need to be around. So my grades started dropping. I started getting suspended. I started getting some more fights. And